So, I have here, finally received from eBay after a few weeks, a Savvy's Workshop lightsaber. Now, I'm doing this review for any Australians that are wanting to purchase one on eBay, or just anyone that does, really, because I have not had the chance to go to Galaxy's Edge, although I would very much love to. So, yeah. Basically, I paid $650 for this off eBay. Here's the battery thing. Guessing you need a screwdriver to take those out, and those look like the smaller, whatever the double or triple A's are. So that's the battery pack. Put that back in. Got here my green kyber crystal, which I will now insert into it. It's a little bit fiddly. So you line those up. Bit of a complicated thing. Oh, here we go. So up the top is the spring-loaded part. So if you line up the tip of it, okay, so we have a functioning kyber crystal. You can see that one's green. So I went with the elemental nature. These are the parts I liked. A few people have complained about the switch being too easy to turn on, but this is hard as hell. So probably don't take them, too much for their word in that sense, I guess. That lines up really easily. Then you've got the blue one, so line that up too. Clicks, just to show you. So it's really clicky, which is great. Makes it not come on too easily. I went with these parts. This is a rubber. The metal sort of feels like metal. Can't quite tell on that yet. Now, this is a rubber as well. You can feel it's very rubbery, but one cool thing that a lot of people failed to mention in terms of this part, so do them up really tight, is when you are tightening this one, you can feel the individual straps on that loosening, which is really cool, I thought. Some people did comment on the bantha tooth as well, rancor tooth, sorry, as well. Does have those holes for the sound to get out. Now, some people said that they thought if you drop it, they worried about it breaking, which, I mean, with these holes is always a possibility, but they also said that this material was softer than they thought. I think as far as the tooth goes, and as far as the material goes, it is actually a lot harder than they give it credit, and in that sense, a lot better quality. So I'm just going to screw these on as they, God, makes a bit of noise, doesn't it? As far as that goes. So God, one bit came loose when I was doing that because they all screw in differently. I also went with this emitter because, let's face it, this is the best looking one by far. So this screws on quite easily. And now I've got it all tight. Again, I'll show you this. You can hear the noise, which is pretty cool. And then I got the, typical blade for it. Now, one thing with this blade is some people commented that it feels loose. You can hear that clicking in all. Yep. And then you twist it. Feels a little bit wobbly. It's not. It, in my opinion, doesn't really feel particularly wobbly, especially compared to some of the Force Effects blades. Some of them can feel quite wobbly, especially the Yoda one, because it's a lot smaller, so it doesn't feel anywhere near as stable. But the reasoning for that, according to Disney, is so that it stops being so weight-bearing on the rest of it, so it is more battle-ready in that sense. Now, like I said, green crystal. Quite bright. You can see, not as well on the camera. Yeah, you can sort of see the segmented diffusion of the light, so to speak. One thing I will say is there's a bit of a... Oh, it's not too bad now. slight tiny delay to the whacking and the effect, but yeah, pretty cool. There's the sound on that one. And I'll do some reviews again when I get some more kyber crystals in the next week or two. But yeah, I'm very happy with this. Another thing is, the camera doesn't do it justice. This thing is absolutely huge. I'll also post some reviews comparing this to some Force Effects ones, I guess. Another cool thing, you can interchange them, obviously, get more parts from Savvy's, and interchange this with pretty much any of the 4 types, and you can also get larger blades. But yeah, I'm quite happy with this, especially because, as you can see, it's got the belt clip, and I do have one of those, so I will probably be wearing this around for quite a while. The carry bag's quite nice too. Don't really need to post a review on that though. It is what it is. Looks better quality than most people give it reviews, I'll give it that. And yeah, but no, I'm very, very happy with my purchase. And yeah, if anyone has any questions, I guess just shoot me a message and ask. Cheers.